Kia ora tātou kātou toi te reo mātou te tō. The CIIC Seabed Resources Ltd is a joint venture company focused on responsible exploration and exploitation activities of the deep sea for polymetallic nodules located in the international waters of ISA Cook Islands, which is a licensed area of the CCZ, and Cook Islands EEZ, which is a reserved area. Our joint venture partners are GSR Cook Islands and Cook Islands Investment Corporation. GSR Cook Islands is a subsidiary company to Global Sea Mineral Resources, who are the deep sea exploratory division of the Deming Group, which are world leaders in dredging, marine engineering and environmental remediation. CIIC SR's statement of corporate intent for the next 3 years acts as the guiding document that sets our intentions for carrying out our role and responsibilities to best meet the needs of the joint venture company and the people of the Cook Islands. Our vision guides our statement of corporate intent, and that is the exploration and harvesting of deep sea minerals, polymetallic nodules, which are within the Cook Islands claimed area of the CCZ international waters and within agreed areas of the Cook Islands EEZ, acting in an environmentally responsible manner where this creates a transformational shift to the Cook Islands economy with sustainable returns to all shareholders. Our 6 mission statements have been developed to guide the organization from a strategic perspective to achieve the vision. The organization is committed to acting in the best interest of the Cook Islands, investing, training and developing Cook Island staff, acting in an environmentally and socially responsible way, the use of innovative technologies, long-term sustainable returns, and contribution to the Cook Islands government priorities. Our goal is to use the best available techniques and the highest scientific standards, aiming to be a global leader in the responsible exploration and exploitation of polymetallic nodules, contributing of course to the sustainable development of the Cook Islands.
Our recent milestones over the last 12 months, our new director, Mr. Mark Short, was appointed on our board, replacing Mr. Tamari'i Tutangata. He joins our other 2 local board members, Mr. Mike Henry and Mr. Petero Okotai. In May 2020, I was appointed as General Manager of CIIC SR. As a proud Cook Islander myself, I look forward to working within this emerging industry and involving and developing more Cook Islanders, as together contributing to the national sustainability goals of our country. CIIC have contributed to the capacity building workshops by presenting both nationally and internationally for the International Seabed Authority. CIIC have submitted an application exploration license to the Cook Islands Seabed Minerals Authority. Most recently, in April-May of 2021, I represented CIIC on an offshore campaign where we successfully tested Pitania 2 at 4,500 metres water depth in the CCZ. These trials and tests are accompanied by environmental monitoring, ensuring continuous improvement for understanding the impacts and how to minimise them. Over the next 3 years, our focus areas are staffing and capacity building. Secondly, offshore exploration campaigns. Our first focus area is to provide training opportunities through the ISA Contractors Training Program, to develop and implement a Cook Islands National Building Program for Cook Islands nationals relating to education and skills development in the seabed minerals exploration, harvesting and the business of seabed minerals. We look to build and develop our small team at CIIC SR with the employment and training of Cook Islanders. Pending our successful licence application with the Cook Islands Seabed Minerals Authority, we intend on mobilising 3 separate exploration campaigns within the 5-year licence period. These are planned to take place in 2023, 2024 and the final in 2026. The 2023 campaign will be focused on resource definition and assessments, with the intention of conducting surveys to identify the nodule density and abundance within our assigned area. In this campaign, we will also be deploying environmental moorings to measure environmental factors including currents, temperature and turbidity within the water column. The 2024 campaign will be focused on environmental baseline studies. In this campaign, we will be focusing on the collection of environmental samples, namely water, sediment, nodules, fauna, fish and plankton within the assigned area. And finally, the 2026 campaign will be a technical trial of GSR's prototype nodule collector Pitania 2, with the relevant environmental monitoring of the impacts while using this equipment. A detailed scope of our intended works is available at the Cook Islands Seabed Minerals Authority. If CIIC is successfully awarded a license, we have an environmental management plan that is focused on 6 main study areas: physical oceanography, geology, including sediment properties, chemical oceanography, biological communities, bioturbation, activities in the sediments, fluxes to sediments, sedimentation. Each of these studies require specific equipment, protocols and requirements. The environmental related topics have been incorporated and spread over the 3 offshore expeditions that CIIC is planning to perform in the area under application between the years 2023 and 2026. As such, CIIC hopes to fulfill all the conditions established in the laws of the Cook Islands, and more specifically regarding the Environmental Act 2003 and Marae Moana Act 2017, including the principles of ecologically sustainable use. A detailed environmental management plan is also available at the Cook Islands Seabed Minerals Authority. CIIC is committed to investing an estimated budget of 55.4 million New Zealand dollars over the 5-year licence period. It is our intention to hire and develop local staff, as well as to source local suppliers for our required services, equipment and products, in order to keep as much as we can within our local economy. The proposed plan of work and the projected investment are subject to, firstly, the satisfactory progress of the regulations on exploitation, secondly, the polymetallic resource availability, thirdly, the strategic partnership of CIIC and its affiliates, and lastly, the metal market within the next coming years. CIIC will continue to work closely with industry, government, global partners and the wider community to ensure that we are performing at the best practice levels while ensuring we act in the best interest of all Cook Islanders. Kia ora, e kia manuia.